Hi everybody, it is Wednesday the 23rd of February and we are so excited for you to be here as we start our unit on the atom and the periodic table. But first of all, let's do a little review. In the energy pyramid on the right, which level contains the most energy? That's right, our friends the producers down here, right here at the bottom are the basics for everything. Because as you eat, remember we lose energy as we eat and go up. Alright, what do you think the bottom picture is and what do you know about them? That's right, somebody just said atoms, molecules, nuclear. It is an actual model of an atom. It's showing us our nucleus and then our possible electron shells or an electron cloud. So let's take a look at today. All right, today I will name three subatomic particles and describe their locations, charges, and masses inside of an atom. I can name the subatomic particles, I can describe the locations, charges, and masses of protons, neutrons, and electrons. So here's a little video, and this is great. You're going to need to look at the slides, and the slides are going to be, let's just make sure everybody knows, that they're going to be in Schoology right under the Do Now. So let's go into there and let's take a look at that. Let's go into our, I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you here. So we're going to click on Class Link. You have that same icon. You're going to come over here to Schoology. You're going to click on your session. I'm using my friends from period 1. And you can come over to the, now you'll notice there's two new folders. So we're going to do the atomic materials. So we're going to do to today's Do Now. And there's where the daily slides are. So you're going to want to watch that daily slide there so you can watch these. But just how small is an atom? It's totally cool. All right, so we're going to pause and you're going to watch that video. See you in a few. Welcome back. Now we're going to talk about a little bit about what's inside of an atom. What are the three parts? And so yes, so the three parts here are the proton, the neutron, and the electrons. You can type that along. Oops. See, look at, even we all make mistakes. So you're going to type that along here, and we're going to go from there. All right, that's awesome. That's after we watch that video. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come here to slide number 6. I'm sorry, 5. And this is going to be slide 6 in your digital notebook. So if we go over to our digital notebook, let me go over to my digital notebook. See, here's mine, atomic and periodic table. Right in here, we've got a cool periodic table for you to use. This is going to be just like what you'll see on the star. There's a big idea of matter is composed of atoms and has chemical and physical properties which can be predicted using the chart. And then I'm going to ask you to write your goal here, so you're going to take a minute to do that. And then it says, I think I lost an electron. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm positive. It's a science teacher joke. Okay, and we're going to talk about the basics. 8.5a, which is the structure of atoms, 8.5b, which is identifying protons to determine an element's identity and the valence electrons, and C is to interpret the arrangement of the periodic table into groups and periods to explain how the properties are used to classify elements. So we're going to talk about all that. And here is our progress graph, which we've used for every group. So here is my notebook. So this matches the slide here. So we're going to do this in our notebook. So yes, we're trying to figure out where these go. Well, you know, I like the green, so I'm going to put that over the green. And I may have to check my arrangement, arrange, order, order, and bring to front. And that's okay. And I'm going to bring my little negative one here. I'll make the gray ones negative. I'm going to just, again, click the let's see, is there another shortcut? Nope, we're just going to click on arrange, order, bring to front, and there we go. So I got those labeled. Okay, so that means I'm going to make my neutron, my gray one. It's going to go right here. Kind of hang it on there. Oop, where'd my little friend go? Arrange, order, bring to front. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing with my proton, because we discovered in that video that the protons are they're the positive particles. And again, you can, I can left click and I can click on the order, bring to front. I'm going to do that. Oops. I'm going to hit reverse because I don't want to lose any of that stuff. I'm going to click over here. Let's see, let me do the undo again so we can get that. Come here, get my friend the proton. over. And we're click on. Let's see, we're gonna undo. Little trick here today. I'm gonna click on, right click and hit order and hit bring to front right away on that one over here. Okay. I'm going to bring that over and I'm going to nestle it right there, and there we go. I'm going to click on my electron and I'm going to hit order, bring to front. I'm going to drag this up here by the red thing because our electrons sit on these in this electron cloud, and they circle. So that's going to go there. I'm going to right click here and we're going to bring to front. All right, my electron cloud, I'm going to bring that down here, is both of these two gray circles. This is where the electrons hang out. And then right here, I'm going to hit click bring to front, and this is the nucleus. I'm going to just touch the gray circle. That is the place where our proton and our neutrons hang out. So that was really cool. So you did that, and you did that in our notebook. So now we're going to go back to our slideshow, because we've taken care of that other business, writing our goal and all that other stuff, is we're going to look at this. If you're in class, we did a card sort, okay? But if we're not, okay, we're going to fill this in. So a proton it's positive. Our neutron is negative. That's the name, negative. Our electron has actually no charge. Okay. And what do these do? All three of these. Well, oops. Okay, so the three of them, they form an atom. But these two here, they live in the nucleus. You may not be able to read that, but you can click on it and read it. All right, so we just did this together. All right, and this is on slide 8 in our notebook. So here's what we're doing. Yep. Okay, the proton, yep, it has a positive charge. Our neutron has a negative charge. Okay. Our electron is neutral. It has no charge. It hangs out in the electron cloud. That's great. And we've got our location, both our proton and our neutron hang out in the nucleus. Okay, friends, so continuing on here, so our masses, our electrons have almost no mass, so that's why they have that 1,840 AMUs. AMUs is that unit atomic mass unit, which is what we use. So yep, so you did this, so that's really good. I'm really proud of you guys. This is really tough. All right, so we're going to go to our next slide. We've completed that, and we're going to talk a little bit here about this number here. Okay, the atomic number is the number of protons. So we have in our square on the periodic table, this is where everything is. We have our element's name, molybdenum. The atomic number is the number of protons. The symbol is MO. They use a capital letter and then a lowercase. So it's really important when you're writing these, you don't make letters bigger or smaller, but that you use what's on the table, because then you're speaking an international language. And the atomic mass is an average mass of the protons, the neutrons, and the electrons. And this is an average, and we always round to the nearest whole number. So we would actually round this to 96. Okay? But this is how we do that. And that's really kind of cool. So we've done a whole lot of work. And this is also in your notebook. Oops. Click on the slide. We did that. Okay, and we're going to talk about this. Oops, let's see. Oop, we're going to do that tomorrow. So we finished this one here in our slides. Okay? And we talked about this. And the number of proton is the thing that identifies it. So we know molybdenum has 42 protons. Okay? So that's kind of cool to know. So here is our exit ticket. In the early 1900s, many scientists thought that the atom consisted of a positive substance with negative charges scattered throughout the substance. Then Ernest Rutherford completed an experiment that changed the concept of an atom. His discovery led to the understanding that an atom consists of mostly empty space with A. Protons orbiting a dense nucleus made of electrons and neutrons. Electrons and protons orbiting a cloud of neutrons. C. Neutrons and protons orbiting a cloud of electrons. Or electrons orbiting a dense nucleus made of protons and neutrons. And yes, you were right. That is the electrons orbiting a dense, so D, nucleus made of protons and neutrons. I want to thank you guys for starting. Tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit more about protons, neutrons, and electrons, and how do we identify elements. Have a great evening.